Welcome to Drew Tech Hub. If you're new here, special welcome. Today we'll be going through Payoneer. So this is what the Payoneer homepage looks like. It'll show your balances throughout your open accounts, any upcoming transactions, any latest transactions, and the current exchange rate. So the exchange rate can be changed to any information that you would want to have. So let's just say USD to Philippine peso, and that's how it looks like. The trend of the current exchange rates that Payoneer has on a specific currency versus the currency that you want to receive. So these balances are clickable. So when you open them, it's going to show your latest transactions um, for the last few months. You could request a payment, you could request for the reports for your transactions. You could also see your monthly statements from this area. You could also see on the upper right hand side, you'll see cards, and you could also order a Payoneer card so that you can use Payoneer as a debit card on your local merchants. You'll see your receiving accounts. Currently, I have a US dollar account that's open that I use to receive US dollars. So you could add more receiving accounts if you want, if you're getting payments from the EU, from Asia, you could also add those accounts as well. And again, your exchange rates are going to be shown on this area as well. So get paid, which is the next button after your homepage, is where you would receive payment requests. So payment requests can be done through invoices, payment links, formal payment request, batch payment requests. If you want kind of like post dated checks. You could also have them printed out for you and generated for you ahead of time. And then this is also where you'll see your receiving accounts. So when you click on your receiving accounts, you can view the accounts that you have open. You could add more accounts. Let's say, for example, you want to open an EU account or you want to open a local account. You could also add those accounts as well. Pay is where, if you're an employer, this is where you'll pay your employee. This is where you'll pay any contractors that you have. You could send them directly to a Payoneer account, to a person's direct bank account, to multiple Payoneer accounts, multiple bank accounts, and you could also pay your value added tax or someone's value added tax via the pay option. Again, your cards is where you can order a card, a Payoneer card to have a physical card to use when you're out and about, whether you're in your local area or overseas. Payoneer can work. Your expense budgets are a compilation your expenses for the month. If let's say you're using Payoneer as your main bank account, you could use expense budgets where they can specific expenses, specific money for your expenses and show you basically how much you're getting, how much you'll be spending, how much you'll be saving in a certain timeline. Withdraw and convert is where you can manage your bank accounts. You could withdraw directly to your local bank account if, let's say, you're a independent freelancer and you get paid via Payoneer and you want to transfer that money to a local bank account of yours. This is where you will add those informations. And this is where you could also convert your currencies. Converting currencies isn't really that hard with Payoneer, especially when you have it in your homepage. You see the option to convert your currencies on get paid. When you open receiving accounts, you always see convert currencies on there. Manage is also the same as settings. When you manage your account, you'll see your transactions, any contacts that you have for your account, any beneficiaries that you have, your bank accounts for withdrawal, any payment requests that you've sent for the last few months. If you want to track any payment requests, if you want to track if they've been paid or not, any payment requests that you receive, if you are a business, your receiving accounts that you have open, transaction reports if you would want to see any transactions that you've made using Payoneer, using your card for the last month. You could also have it generated for you. If you need a letter of good standing to show, for example, if you're taking out loans, then you could also generate one from your Payoneer. So if you are a business, you could also use Payoneer. You can send, if you have a network that you usually work with and you have to pay them monthly salaries, or you've set up monthly transactions with them, you could also generate those information, generate those reports, to follow up on if you need to update anything else, if you need to downgrade how much you're going to be paying, if there's been any changes on any transactions that you want to refer with, then that's where you can find those information under business integrations, businesses that you work with. So that's it.